Al Hilal wants to sign Bruno Fernandes in this January transfer window. This is breaking news. The report says Al Hilal are back in and preparing another move for Bruno Fernandes during this January transfer window. The bid is reportedly £100 million for Fernandes, with Fernandes set to receive £600,000 per week in wages. Now, the source is Hilal, and if you know anything about football, Twitter and stuff like that, this is a fairly reliable source. He has broken many of the big stories, many of the big transfers. In fact, he was the first to say Amorim will be sacked. Maresca too. He is the first guy to always, report this thing. So I trust the source to a good amount. Now, first of all, realistically, I do not see this happening. I don't think Manchester United will let go of their best midfielder, best player, and one of the best midfielders in the world in January. Especially when they can get the top four and actually still make something out of this season. It will not make sense, especially for this money. I think if that will happen, maybe 130, 150 million, and I think Manchester United will be happy to sell him. That's the first thing. Secondly, Al Hilal, you are an evil club. With all the things when I don't carry Ronaldo I see for that league. All the league titles we have won. You still want to add Bruno Fernandes to all these things? Which kind of greed is this? And now, next, Bruno Fernandes too. I don't think he will leave for these wages, £600,000. I think in the summer transfer window, there was a high chance he would have left too. If he had agreed to go, he would have gone. Manchester United was ready to let him go and sell him. But I don't think the wages were impressive to him enough. And this is the same wages they are offering, £600,000. Yes, I know it's at the twilight of his career. I know that he needs that last big paycheck. But, for Bruno Fernandes, for him to leave Manchester United, for him to leave European football, where he'll be fully respected and go to the Saudi League during his prime, it has to be way more. At least 1 million, thereabouts, higher. These are the main things. So I don't think Manchester United will let go of Bruno Fernandes, and I think it will be very reckless and irresponsible of Manchester United to even attempt letting go of Bruno. But what does this mean now? This just means that in the very near future, Bruno Fernandes will be leaving Manchester United. That is what this deal tells me. The reports coming out of him leaving these days are too much. And it just looks like Bruno Fernandes, as much as he loves the club, if he's thinking of himself personally, Manchester United is not at the best state they can be in currently. Manchester United is not going to challenge for the league soon, at least from what we are seeing. Manchester United is not challenging for the big trophies soon. At this point in his career, except he's going to another big European club that will still pay him, or he'll go to Saudi League and get his last big paycheck before retiring. That is just the truth of the matter. At this moment in time, football is a very short career. You only have a few years at the top to make that your money. So if he doesn't make this money now, will he regret it when he retires? It all depends. But on the other hand, if he loves Manchester United to the point where he says, I will stay, the money is not really a big deal to me. We have seen players like that, and then that can happen. But realistically, I think that Bruno Fernandes' exit from Manchester United is in the near future. But this news breaking out now is crazy. And I'm just waiting to see if this news escalates, if Austin or Fabrizio post it, and then I will know that it is actually getting very crazy. But I do not see this deal happening in the January transfer window. And if it happens, Bruno Fernandes came in the January transfer window, him leaving the January transfer window, my goodness, that would be a very terrible move for Man United. I don't think they can survive this season properly without Bruno, honestly. We saw how they played in their few games without him. And yesterday we saw his impact. So this is a no-brainer. Bruno has to be there.